Good morning, Frank Live. Hope you all are doing good. Our stay-at-home order, quarantine, all of that. It's the April 14th today. Today, I'm going to take you along in my journey day of how I do distance learning with my kindergartner and my second grader. And then I have a toddler on top of that. So that's a challenge, definitely, and you'll kind of see why. But right now, we got to get breakfast going. I got a little bit later start. Normally Ben does the morning routine, but he was up extremely late. Like, I think it was like 4:30 in the morning that he went to bed. He's working on a presentation for a client, which is today at 10 a.m. So he just wanted to make sure it was perfect. So yeah, I need to get... Alright, so the camera died, or the battery died as I was getting Ella ready, but she's all ready. Ella, can you come show our friends your outfits? Come here. Oh, you can bring Uni too? What's on your shirt? Do you love unicorns?
Yes.
Yes, she does. Okay, you drink your water. Do you want a banana? Okay, sit in your chair. Okay, and Mommy will give you some more water and banana. So for breakfast, diced up some onions. We already have some ham from Easter left. That's diced up. We'll throw that in eggs. Got some oil heating up. Had to have a little conversation with the children, the older two. They were having issues this morning while they were watching TV. So they've lost their TV privileges for the whole day and no TV at all in the morning for the rest of the week. They are to stay in their rooms. They can play. They can do whatever they want in their rooms, but no TV in the morning before school time. So yeah, let's get this breakfast going.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up. And we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling. Just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here?
Alright, so breakfast is done. How was it? Was it good?
Yeah.
Made a good breakfast?
Yeah.
Good. I'm making myself a quick iced coffee and then we are going to start school. We're about an hour behind what the schedule I would like it to be. But, you know, what are you going to do? That's alright. What's up, Ella? Whoa. Boo-boo. Where? Should I give it a kiss?
Yeah. Come on.
Hey.
No, girl.
You're okay. Alright, let's get to school. Come with me to school. It takes me so long to get there. Turn that on.
Wow.
Okay, that's enough. Alexa, turn on Playroom.
I am.
Alright, welcome to school. Ella, whose spot is that? No, that's Benny's spot.
Do you want to color on the whiteboard like Mommy said that you could do? After. Benny, just say until Mom says something. Ella, get off my chair. Yeah. Hey, Ella.
Honestly, the biggest challenge now we're in our third week of distance learning is this right here. This is our biggest challenge, is trying to entertain a 2-year-old. Is that what you want?
Yes.
So yes, that is the biggest challenge right now with distance learning, is the 2 older ones need my attention, basically all of my attention while doing schoolwork. And Ella doesn't really have anyone to like play with her, give her attention, and she sees the older 2 getting all the attention, and so, you know, in toddler brain's like, oh, I want that, so, you know, I'm gonna throw my little toddler 2 tantrum and to try and get what I want. So it's been an extreme challenge. But anyways, we got laptop. I'll get that going here. Oh, here's our YouTube video that I will be getting live later on in the day. Ben's just gonna help me make a thumbnail. We have our iPad. I actually bought this. Well, I've been wanting an iPad for a very long time, but I figured now is a great time to get one because we needed one for school. So one kid's here, one kid's here. So we use, everything's online. There's an app called Seesaw, which I'm sure like hundreds of thousands of millions of people are using to do their distance learning. So that's how we communicate with their teacher. So one kid's on Seesaw on the laptop, one's on the iPad, and we have like those little Amazon Fire Kids Edition tablets, and we can get Seesaw on there, but it honestly doesn't work very well. And then there were some other apps that they use for, especially Lila, for reading. Epic Books is a big one that she uses, and it was not supported on their little Amazon tablets. Benny's teacher is amazing and sends us these little learning to do little sheets that we then take and we post. So that was last week's. I printed off this week's, if I can grab it here. So here's this week's. So we'll tape it up onto the board so we can see what we need to do. As we do it, we just cross it off, and it's a really great visual for him to be able to see, okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things I must do today. And, you know, he has a sense of accomplishment, so he can just cross it off as he does it. And then these are the must-dos in this column. This is the may-dos. The first week we did it, we weren't so good about the may-dos, but last week I made sure that we did all of the may-dos. So that's what Benny's teacher gives us.
Third week of school.
Third week of distance learning, yes. And then this is Lila's teacher. Finally started giving us something similar. Definitely not as well presented, but whatever. It's a great tool for her to just read or be able to see what she needs to do, cross it off. Things that I got the kids. I bought these like before all this happened anyways, but they've come in so handy since. So like Benny, I made up these folders for the kids. These are all the QR codes that we need to log into Seesaw, but they've integrated it now. So instead of having one just for his regular teacher, his Spanish teacher, and then his gym teacher, when I use just the regular one for his teacher, these all other teachers pop up, so it's super nice. Another login for the kids A through Z reading app. So and then inside the folder are just a bunch of like worksheets and stuff that he's been working on, like handwriting books in here. This is like a daily, writes like a sentence in, like this teacher gives him a question, he writes a sentence and he's able to draw a picture. Pete the Cat book is in there. When he needs to do other types of writing, these are just plain pieces of paper. I've had this for a while too. Lila's got the same thing going on, made her the same type of folder. All her different like workbooks, notebook. This is the keyboard for the iPad. So that's our little setup. So right now I'm going to probably just put the camera down, get the kids going, and
Finally. Oh, that was a hard one.
Get the kids going on what they need to do. So we'll check back in a little bit. Keep going. You're doing really good.
It is school. Me. Okay. It is school time.
Good job. Both the kids are reading right now.
It is time for reading.
Look at the word.
Reading.
Yes, good job.
It is time.
No.
It is recess time.
Yes, good job, Benny.
It is time for
Try again, there's no L.
math.
You finished your book?
It
Good job.
is time for math.
Which book did you read?
Goldilocks and the Three Bears.
Now you have to do the questions?
It
All right.
is time for lunch. It is time for...
No, try again.
It is music time.
Good job.
It is time for science. It is time for home.
Good job, Benny. That was very good. Now we got to do the questions. Do you like reading?
Yeah.
Good. Lila, do you like reading?
Mommy.
This one's been throwing all her toys at us. What are you doing?
Me.
You what?
Me also.
You are Ella. You want to see yourself?
Yes.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Are you cooking?
No.
No, what are you doing?
Math.
You're making a mess?
Yes.
Sounds about right.
Can you put
Yep, we're going to read the questions to Benny. Are you doing puzzles? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, she's got to be able to see herself.
Fun, Frank life.
Can you say Frank life? Ella, don't throw them. You're going to break something. Can you say sorry?
Sorry.
Okay, say, we'll come back in a little bit.
Okay, bye.
So we're still doing some learning. What time is it? We need a clock over here.
Hi.
Let's see, the computer is right here.
Hi.
It is about 10:21, so we've been doing it for about an hour. We got Ella doing some learning ABCs on the iPad, right, Ella?
Yes.
All right. Oh, try again. Ella, are you doing some learning ABCs?
Yes.
Oh, is it so much fun?
Yes.
Okay. Lila, what are you doing over there?
I'm reading a book called Diodatos Motor.
Oh, she's reading another book on Raz. And Benny, what are you doing right now?
I'm doing my writing prompt, but I'm still thinking
Okay.
about what I can do. If I'm 5 or 6.
So yeah, the question is, I think 5 or 6-year-olds should be able to what? So he's got to think of something that he thinks he should be able to do at his age. What about playing a certain game that you're not old enough for?
Fortnite.
All right, so he's going to write about that, and then he's going to write his sentence down below, and then he puts draws a picture up top.
Now I'm gonna be.
And if you look, we've already gotten one thing crossed off.
When we are.
Actually, no, we got 2 things. We can cross off another one. I forgot. You did your reading at level res, your instructional level, and answer the question. You actually did 2 books. So it's hard to see. Next, after the writing, we'll do practice sight words. So then you're done with that, and you're done with that. So then it's math is what's left that for your must-dos.
Yay!
So Benny's on to doing, what is this, Logic of English, I think. It's a workbook that his teacher sent home with us over on our whiteboard, which has become very useful. This will be for Lila's math that she'll be starting here. She's just finishing up her science,
That is way brighter.
which she had to watch this Mystery Doug. It's just the videos of this that teaches science. Today was about allergies. Yeah, I already ripped out the pages that she needs to work on. So this week we're starting to learn how to tell time.
Yeah.
Exciting.
I kind of already know how to tell time.
So
but
that's what
it's still kind of hard.
this
Like I know
is.
30.
These go.
and clock, like a clock.
So we will move on to that. We're coming away. She's already X'd off 2 things on her to-do list, so math is the last one. And she actually already did this 6.10 lesson. I had her do a bunch of math lessons the very first week of distant learning because her teacher did not give us any directions.
Which is really.
Look at Seesaw. Lila, you uploaded this?
Yep.
Benny, I'm going to get you set up when you're done with these pages to do your math, okay?
Math is fun.
Yeah, glad you think so. Gonna sign out. So then I can sign in. Grab his notebook. I said grab
Okay,
his
I know
notebook.
what to do. I know what to do, Mom.
Scan the QR code.
So
yes, you are gonna draw.
3 o'clock.
So do you remember what the different size hands on the clock are?
The hour hand is short. shorter, and then the minute hand is longer.
Okay, so if you want, maybe you can write the times on top of the clocks too. You see them there written on the board. Now, why don't you write them on top of the clock, just so you don't get confused.
Okay.
Okay? Benny, how's the handwriting going?
Good.
Good. So, I'm not actually this is not terrible doing school at home. It was so rough that first week, like mommy meltdown, kiddo meltdowns, talking about just the first week of distant learning was rough. Sometimes I think I struggle with change, and that's why like it takes me a while to acclimate.
What does that mean?
Like get used to, adjust. Now that we've kind of developed a routine and we have our whole area set up and I'm understanding how to use all of the apps that the teachers are using for learning and the workbooks and all of that, it's actually going pretty smoothly. And generally we can get all of our school done within a couple hours, maybe a little bit longer depending on the day and how the toddler behind me is behaving. But she's really enjoying that ABC learning app. It's not ABC Mouse, it's some other one that I've had since Lila was little. And all three of them now have enjoyed it. But she's doing really well with that. Lila's working. Hey, you got the hands right, but you have to draw an arrow at the end of the hands, Lila.
Oh, yeah.
So we know exactly what number. There you go. That's a good arrow. That's good enough. So we know exactly
It's kind of cookie.
where it's pointing. I'm happy that you're learning how to read do you know what that's called? So there's two different kind of clocks. Do you know the two different kinds?
No.
So there's analog and digital.
Oh, yeah, because analog is this clock, and then digital is when it actually tells you it, like on a watch.
Yeah, so it would be more like how I wrote out those numbers.
Yeah, but kinda
Digital.
like a watch. That blue way further.
Yeah, Benny got new whiteboard markers in his Easter basket, and they've come in handy already today.
Yeah.
They're very nice. Teacher approved.
My markers.
They're ours to share. All right, so we're going to get our next lessons, our next subjects.
8.
All right, now we're going to hop back over to this page. So this, remember, is plurals. Remember what plurals means?
No.
So when you have more than one of something, it's plural. So you have a shoe or you have shoes. Shoes means more than one. So look at the picture, and what is it? They're like flippers. We'll say flippers or fins. I'm sorry, it says Fin. So is it more than one or only one? Practice writing your S's.
Sometimes I write them with 2s.
Yeah. There you go. That looks like a good S. What is this? Do you have paint or paints?
Hi, Mom. Paint.
Okay.
Now, do you want me to go on?
So you don't have to put anything. 1 second, Lila.
Okay.
Pan or pans?
Pins.
Okay. Coin or coins?
Coins.
Lock or locks?
Lock.
Okay. What's the last one? Chair or chairs?
Chair.
So you got this page, this page, this page, and this page. Oh, there's a lot of pages today. And this page. So I didn't assign this. I may be your teacher, but I don't make the assignments. Try to help Lila.
A digital clock, and that's an analog clock.
Yep, that's right. Digital and analog. It's very important. Most things are digital these days, but it's very important to do analog because there's still plenty of times. Like my watch, I have two different kinds of watch. I have my Fitbit, that's digital, and I have my really nice fancy watch that Daddy gave me for a gift. That's analog.
Oh, that silver one?
Mm-hmm.
That one's really pretty.
I
really
know.
like that.
So, very important to be able to learn to tell time so you can just glance at a clock and know what time it is.
Okay. See, like, I always thought when I was little that on an analog clock, it was always going to be, so when the minute hand was facing to the 1, it was like, say, 12:01. But it's not really that.
Right. That's why it's good to learn.
Bird-Ella?
All right. So it is what time?
11:40.
11:40. It's lunchtime, so I gotta get lunch going for the kids. Lila has done all of her must-dos. We're gonna use my pink pen to cross this off because it's much easier to see. So she's done with her has-to-dos today. I'm going to have her do her one math program on the computer, reflex math, and probably some typing, maybe even more reading. We'll see.
Yeah, I want to do Epic.
Okay.
Epic's the best.
Goodness. Benny has one more must-do, and it's this new math website his teacher wants us to start using, and the login info that she gave me isn't working. So I sent her an email, so I'm just waiting for a response on that. So we are going to be doing more school after lunch, which will be nice because Ella will be down for a nap and give us a little more peace.
Yeah.
But this is what a toddler does when she's bored and all the attention is on her siblings. There's just trails. Look, that's all over here. Little trails of toys.
Everywhere
Toys.
she goes, she makes a tornado.
Yeah, look at all this.
She's a tornado.
It's not terrible, but
It could be worse.
it could be worse, but it's still a mess.
Ella, you're a tornado. Tornado baby.
So I didn't plan out a lunch today. You guys have any thoughts?
A sandwich. Lunchable. But we had a lunchable.
You're not gonna have a Lunchable. Ella, what do you want for lunch? Don't pull on the curtains.
I want mac and cheese.
Let go.
Yeah, let's have mac and cheese. Mac and cheese.
We'll see what's in the fridge and see what we need to get rid of first.
Okay.
Fridge.